Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my May update of my project pan for 2024. This is my rolling 5-pan project pan. This is technically my third and fourth update. I didn't give an update in April because I was finishing up my maternity leave and I just wanted to spend like every possible second with my baby. So we are back now, and this includes the very little amount of progress I had towards the end of March, beginning of April, and then since being back to work, I've definitely been wearing my makeup a lot more, so we've made some progress in the last few weeks, which is exciting for this project for sure. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and talk quickly through how this project works for me, and then we're gonna jump right into the update. At the beginning of the year, I selected 5 products from my collection to work on until I totally finish them, and I have not finished any yet this project, and unfortunately I have not finished one this month, although we do have an exciting update and I have something a little new that I want to share with you. So there are a couple cool things coming out of this video in addition to the update, as always. But like I said, my goal is to finish the products, and I track progress a few ways. One, I do little tally marks in this notebook every time I use the product, and then at the updates I film clips where you can see both what the product weighed and just how the product looks. Then during my update videos, I put those clips in order so you can see the progress that way as well. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the update and talk about the products that I've been working on. The first is my Avon eyeliner, and I used this 9 times over the past couple months. And as you can see, it is starting to get very, very tiny. I sharpened it the other day and there wasn't a ton left on the end for me to grab and sharpen with. So we are getting very, very close to our goal, which is to not be able to sharpen this anymore. So we're getting there slowly but surely. It's probably gonna take us to the end of the year, I feel like, with the progress that we've made so far, but I'm definitely trying to wear this more. I do sometimes like shy away from this a little bit for work because I feel like it just like adds that little bit of oomph, but I'm not wearing it on my lower lash line today. I'm just tight lining with it, and I think that's a way that I can make sure that I'm wearing it every day without getting that kind of more vampy look with it in my waterline. Although I do love a liner in my waterline, it's not always the vibe that I want to go to for the office. This still performs really well, even though it is probably the oldest product in my collection. I still really enjoy it for what it is. I'm just ready to see it moved on. Moving on to an exciting update in this video is my Makeup Geek blush. So I repressed this a little while ago, and for the last couple of months I used it 19 times, which is a bunch, and I would expect it to be a little bit further along, but you know, it is what it is. But one of the things that I'm super excited about is today, actually, I hit the tiniest little teeny tiny little bit of pan, and I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see it, but I'll kind of turn this in different ways, and maybe you can spot the little sliver of pan in there. I can see it, I know it's there, and I'm so excited because that means we're getting very close. I feel like when you hit pan on a repressed product, you are so close to finishing it. This is another old one in my collection, so I'll be excited to see it go. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep chugging away on this, and hopefully we can finish it up soon. I'm wearing it today, and honestly, I'm starting to not enjoy it so much for my blush looks. It just has a lot of gold in it, and it's just not always the look that I'm going for. So I am pushing through, trying to finish it up, but I think I'll be happy to move this out of my collection and be able to focus on some other blushes for a while when I do have this finished. Next is my e.l.f. setting spray. I used this 18 times, and we are getting very close to it being done. It's sitting, the product's sitting right here, so there's not much left in here, and I still love this. I think it's such a good setting spray. It's so nice. The mister's so fine, and it feels really good on the skin. I love the scent of it. I like how it holds my makeup. So for $10, this has been such a good buy, and I can't believe we're almost done it already, but I am excited to be able to finish it up. Although I do love it, and I think this would be something that I would repurchase, and I feel like I rarely repurchase makeup. 1, because it just takes so long to go through, and 2, by the time you go through something, there's all these different new things on the market, and you're like, oh, well, I would rather try that than pick up something I've already used before. But this might be something that I repurchase just because it's that good and that affordable. So stay tuned for that. We'll find out more in the coming months, but I feel like we're getting pretty close to this being done. I'd say a couple more months here and we'll have it empty with this. Next update is my Fenty gloss. I used this one 18 times too, so we're probably about halfway through this gloss right now, and right now the update where it's settling at least is between the Y in Fenty and the B in Beauty. So I'm gonna say that this is very close to like 50% done. Now I'd have to remove the stopper and then clear all the stuff on the sides, but usually once that happens, it doesn't take long to finish up. So we're making good progress on this as well. I tend to wear this a lot at work. I've been putting it in my work bag specifically so I'm pulling it out at work and putting it on instead of just wearing it in the morning when I leave. So I think that's helped me to wear it a bit more. I don't always pull for a lip gloss, but I feel like when my lips feel dry at work, I want something, and so this has been easy to put on. Love this gloss. I feel like it's so pretty. It works so nicely with so many different things. Layers really well on top of lipstick. And it's just a favorite of my collection, so it's been really nice to just keep wearing. I'm very excited about the progress on this as well. I'm happy to be like halfway through. I'm just going to keep chugging away on this, and hopefully we'll just continue to see more and more progress on this in the coming months. And then my last product update for you all is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Dim Light. So I used this one 19 times as well, and it still doesn't really look like there's much progress. I think there's like a little indent right here, but this one, oh my goodness, you definitely get your money's worth with this. It's something that I feel like I've been working on for quite a while now, and I still don't really see much progress at all. So I'm excited for that fact of like, hey, this is definitely worth the money that you're putting out to pick it up. It makes it a little bit more challenging while you're trying to pan it. So I'm very curious to kind of see what happens over the next few months and see if we are able to hit a pan, or if this is something that's just gonna be a long haul product for the year, potentially something that gets rolled into next year. I don't know, we're gonna find out together, but I am excited that I was at least able to use it 19 times over the past couple months, because being on maternity leave, I wasn't really wearing much makeup at all. I wasn't seeing a ton of progress in these, and so I am excited that now that I'm back to work, progress is picking up and we are making moves. But something that I'm going to do a little different is I'm actually going to roll in a 6th product to this project. Reason being is because we haven't gotten empty yet, and I was working away on this and then I stopped using it, and this is on my planning to pan list. This is the Milani Rose Butter Lip Mask. And I stopped using it and I was like, oh, I need to bring that back in. One, because I feel like I can get an empty relatively quick on it. And two, it's going to inspire me to finish it. Because it's one of those things where I was just kind of leaving it at like almost empty and not going back to finish it, which as a panner, I should never do. Like that like goes against the rules of panning. But because this wasn't in a project, I was kind of just like using it here and there, and I was using it a lot, and then I stopped. And now I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh my goodness, we're almost done it. Like just roll it into the project, start focusing on it, and get that empty, get this used up, and stop ignoring it. So that's exactly what we're doing. We are going to be rolling something new in, even though we haven't finished anything. I think this one will be easy to use. I just need to make sure that I'm actually using it. It's such a nice lip mask. It's something that I could easily put on at night. I could put on in the morning. I could put on the days that I'm working from home if I just want something on my lips. I just need the little push from the project to start using again and hopefully get it finished up. So that is why I'm putting this in here, and hopefully we can get that one finished up so I can roll it out and not just leave something sitting around in my collection that's almost finished, because that seems so silly and yet was happening anyways. All right, so that is my update for this month. I hope all of you enjoyed this video, getting to see the progress that I'm making. I feel like I'm getting very close on a couple products, and I'm excited to be rolling this one in and hopefully getting that one finished up pretty soon here as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Next video I will be filming is my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, so definitely stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you in that video. Bye.